So percentages. So 53% water, 2% milk, sorry, 2% oil, 2% sugar. Today I'm doing 6% milk because I usually do 2% milk, 2% eggs. Eggs right now, very hot topic. Probably costs more than this mixer, I would say. So instead of doing eggs, I just do more milk. And what the milk is doing is making the dough softer, right? Milk has fats, has sugars. It's gonna add coloring to your dough. It'll make it a little more soft, pillowy. So that's kind of the thought process which is behind adding the milk to this. So very different from what you see in like a New York style pizzeria, right? Flour, water, salt, yeast, oil. This is what I grew up with, right? Very different. So when I started learning about other pizzerias, I'm like, oh, when does the milk go in? When does the egg go in? They're like, what are you talking about? You know? But having gotten to like revisit this dough later in life, it's great. It's great to pinch. I loved it in Detroit style. You get like really nice fluffy Detroit style with this. You get nice bar pies out of it. Very easy to work with. Very easy to work with. Like, usually you're hand tossing your cylinders, right? Like this, we would do rolling pin into the pan, finish stretching. Kind of like they're like bed sheets almost. Kind of like this. Very different from New York style. How do you like the camera?
So cheeky, I like it.
It's like an alien thing. Alright.
How's it coming along?
It's coming together. You guys can see right on the camera? It's together. So after this, I'll have my oil and I'm going to just bump up the speed 5%. Flip my goes together. Yeah, we wouldn't use dough boxes for this. We would do like big sheet pans that we cover with a plastic bag. Yeah, and then it'd be very easy to just like use a dough knife, grab it out of the sheet pan. Very forgiving dough. Add my oil. I'm gonna take this off. Cool.
If you're not scared of getting splashed.
There's not enough water in here to get splashed.
There we go.
Alright. Let's do much. 4 minutes. So I'm using olive oil here. Normally for this, I'll use a neutral oil, like canola, soybean oil. And the reasoning behind that, smoke point of oil, right? Olive oil burns a lot more easily. Soybean oil, higher smoke point, not gonna burn as easily. Also flavor profile, right? Greek style though, you're using something like a white cheddar, right? And then maybe olive oil. Maybe might not play as well with, maybe as a finisher, right? But I'm usually using a neutral flavor oil for this dough. You'll also oil the pan with that oil. You can see on the camera, like it's starting to come together, right? It looks pretty stiff. It almost looks like a brioche, right? Brioche is like full of fats, full of like butter, sugar, milk, eggs. This has that, but like really like in a dial down version. We got a minute and a half left here. You will also have this portion of it. So it's like We did a 16-inch pizza by Famous Pizzerias, so 16-inch pan is what we baked in. Our bill was maybe around 18 to 20 ounces, depending. I like baking this at home in a 12-inch pan. And I use a 14-ounce dough. So if I'm doing a Greek style dough with this. Same pan, same dough, cut in half, 7-ounce dough, great for pork pie. So you can just like divide it in a pinch. You don't have to like plan to ahead of time. If you're doing a Detroit with this dough, right? You'll pan it out, let it rise a little bit, come back to it, let it relax. This is a Greek style dough, New England Greek style dough.
Very cool.
Yeah. Umberto's on New Hyde Park.
Yes.
I'm in Jackson Heights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not too far.
What pizzeria?
It was Boston Pizza in Astoria.
Okay.
Yeah, R.I.P. It's long gone. Long gone. But